join that? Can you say something about the hike?
For years, I hiked with the group up until we went to Maine. When we came back, I dropped out. But I hiked until I was over 80 years old.
Are there any, and this is another group that happens in Portal, and they get together once a week usually, is hiking.
Yeah, they.
Did you have any favorite hikes, memories of favorite hikes you used to do or had done? You were telling one, I was thinking about Crystal Mountain, that's just the story.
Well, that hike up to Crystal Mountain, I always really enjoyed that very much. We used to go to Skeleton. That was one of my favorite hikes too.
What did you like about Crystal Mountain, and then what did you like about Skeleton Canyon?
Well, I enjoyed it. For Crystal Mountain, you have beautiful sights from up there. The scenery is good, and then looking at all those rocks,
Yeah.
those crystals.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them.
Yeah, quartz crystals. You had a funny story, and I want you to share it about Pat Willie on a hike one time to Crystal Mountain.
Pat had as we talked about before.
Yeah.
Pat had a tendency to get lost.
Yep.
He'd go off in a direction and wouldn't know where he was. For some reason or other, he just didn't.
Yeah.
Well, he even got lost coming down that mountain one time.
And what's funny about it for people that don't know is Crystal Mountain, there's no trees, you can see for a long way. So how could you get lost on that? Oh.
I remember one time, Bill Gunn he was making a recording of bird songs. And he passed away, I guess, from what I understand, before he finished that up. Anyway, I didn't know Bill. He passed away about the time that we got here, or maybe a little earlier. But I got to know Lucy, his wife. In fact, Lucy owned and lived at that place where Gloria now lives.
Mm-hmm.
And we were up on that mountain one day, up on the Crystal Mountain. She had a nice little crystal she brought in. She says, I'm going to give this one to you because I like you. that was Lucy's comment on that.
And then the other one you said was Skeleton was one of your favorite.
Oh yeah, Skeleton
why was that a favorite hike?
It was favorite hike, and beautiful rocks, and nice vegetation, and flowers and so on. But it's closed now. In fact, they say that it's, you hear all kind of rumors about the illegals, and they say that's a prime passageway for the illegals to come across. And another place that I enjoyed hiking is just right over here at this first canyon, south of where we are.
Is that Sulphur Canyon? Is it Sulphur?
Yeah, Sulphur Draw.
Sulphur Draw, that's it.
Sulphur Draw.
Yeah, that's a pretty area.
Yeah.
Lots of oaks. I've been up there.
Ash Spring I've hiked that.
Yeah. Right out your window here, and I don't know that it has a name. There's at the base of the mountains, there's a conical hill. And
Yeah.
I don't know that that has a name, but you were telling that when you walk, there's something interesting up there.
Well, there's some big rocks. They're like maybe 3 feet long and a foot and a half wide and so on, in different shapes. But they're arranged in a pattern up the top of that mound that
Yeah, it's interesting.
makes you feel like, well, I'd almost defend it from the standpoint that I think that without any question it was man-made. They were man-made.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
mentioned that to Alden one time, Alden Hayes, and he said, "Oh, don't start a rumor." But anyway, right on top of that mound, you can see it from our kitchen there.
Do you have any guesses what you thought that might be? What that was used for, or any guesses or thoughts?
I always felt in my own mind that maybe it was some kind of a place that maybe the Indians used as a ceremonial place. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what
I think about it.
that's what I thought of. Why would big rocks and well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's worth looking.